to LMC and Knowledge, Lyrics Music Channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. I hope you're having a good day, good night, wherever you're at, and whenever you see this, make sure that you're prayed up and in the light of Jesus, okay? Because that's where we belong, period. God says today, the meaning of life. Have you been searching or wondering the meaning of life itself in existence? One part of the meaning of life is experiencing reality by interacting authentically with the environment and with others, giving something back to the world through creativity and self-expression, and also changing your attitude when faced with a situation or circumstances that we cannot change. Three meanings of life. Coherence, which means a sense of comprehensibility in one's life, making sense. Purpose means sense of core goals, aims, and direction in life. Significance is about a sense of life's inherent value in having a life worth living. God says, life is a proving ground for us. God sent us to earth to learn and grow through experiences both pleasant and painful. He lets us choose between good and evil, and lets us decide whether we will serve others or focus only about ourselves. So ask yourself, how are you living your life? And that's a question that I was always wondering as I grew up and before I was an adult. It was just like wondering, like, what am I here for? Like, I remember I would look in the mirror and just be like, what is this all about? You know, I'm so happy that I found God and I found my purpose, and I don't feel confused no more in life. You know, some people are just not knowing what they need to do in life. Some people just don't have that heart to live or that heart to give to others. It's like so many people are so self-centered, and they feel like them getting a bigger house or a bigger mansion or multiple cars or multiple or designer clothes or they just, that's all really self-centered. You know, it's like people online are so self-centered. As you see, when people post, they're not posting about the majority, like people on Facebook or people on Instagram. They're not posting for you to feel good. They're posting so you can see that they feel good, if you understand what I mean. And it's like people are like lost, and that's when they realize that all that material stuff meant nothing. It's about how you express yourself to other people, which allows them to express themselves. You know, when people see other people, just like said there was the beginning, I know the devil was a musician and stuff like that, but people start singing. One person starts singing, right? And other people around them hear them singing. Then there's a girl or a guy who's like, wait, let me try to sing. And then they start singing. And then them singing inspired other people to sing, which is expressing yourself, you know, through music and melodies. So I just feel like what you do in your life, make sure that it's inspiring others. Make sure that it's helping other people see that they can do it too, or see that they can accomplish things too. And make sure that your accomplishments aren't just for self-praise, you know? Like when you're creating things or going about your life, make sure that it's not just satisfying you. Because I realize that, and I see like a lot of celebrities and influencers, they just want praise for themselves. You know how like somebody wants more likes, they want more likes, they want more subscribers, they want more this, more that, and it's only satisfying them. So when you look at somebody on YouTube or on Instagram and you see them, YouTube especially, when you see them saying like and subscribe, that's for them. You liking and subscribing to somebody else's stuff is not really helping you, it's helping build them up. But what can they do to provide for you? And that's why I like to provide wisdom and information and insight, something that you can take from this video and share it to other people. You know, not something like, and this is why people are not as entertained with this type of message, but people are more entertained with watching other people live their lives, especially like vlogging and like just things that have no benefit for you except you passing time by. You know, you watch a video just to let the hours go by or something like that because you're bored, but it's not really helping you and they're getting paid for it, you know? And it's like they're not giving any inspiration to you to make you get up and go do it too, you know? So that's why I'm very mindful of who I watch and why I'm watching them. I ask myself, like, is this really going to benefit me right now, or is it just stopping me from expressing myself, or is it stopping me from creating what I want to do? Is it stopping me from living my dream, you know? And not, I know I'm saying my dream, but my dream is actually God's dream. It's actually something for the world, you know, something that's going to impact the world, not just for me. But yeah, just know how important you are, know how important others are, and what can you do to show others that they are important too. So yeah, and here's a prayer. Yeah, here's a prayer. I want you guys to connect your soul, your spirit, and say, I connect to this prayer right now, okay? Say, well, I'm going to say, Lord, I lay my will aside and submit to your plans for my life. For many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Lord, I lay my will aside and submit to your plans for my life. For many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Lord, I lay my will aside and submit to your plans for my life. For many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. So, you know, it could be a lot of things that you're chasing in life, a lot of dreams, a lot of things that you want to accomplish, but it's like we forget on what God wants us to accomplish, because God, it's like he's so selfless, you know, and the dreams that he has, and I know it may sound weird to certain people, like, wow, so the dream that I have is not worth it to God, or it's not what God wants. And it's like, God has something so much more bigger for you, you know? So once you step into his will, you find out, like, the stuff that I wanted was so minuscule, mediocre, so small, and what God has for me is so big. So yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.